Good morning, all. Welcome to a webinar for this week. This week is like from the 8th of April to the 12th, right? So we are going to be looking at the market and what we're anticipating for this week, right? So let's get straight to it. Let me just share my screen. Okay, so let's get straight to it. This week, let's check out this week. We're on investing.com, so we're going to check out what's going to be happening in this current week, right? So we get the best trades. Um, so most of the news starts from tomorrow. You see the high impact news, because I filtered here. You can filter by high impact news to low impact. So this is low impact, medium, high impact news, right? So most of there is some news that's happening today, but they medium impact, right? So the ones that I prefer looking at is high impact news, so that it filters out the noise. So this is what's happening this week. So the news is starting from Wednesday. You've got a lot of USD news, some CAD interest rate and New Zealand interest rate. And then um, let me just close that. And then Thursday, we've got some interest rate for euro. So those are the important news, and CPI on Friday for German, so for euro as well. So so we know that we should be looking at euro, right? A little bit of NZD, happened today. We'll see how that moved, and then Canadian dollar. So that's will be happening tomorrow. All this will be happening tomorrow. And then so let's look at some of the things that are happening with regards to these right? So on my market watch, I've got gold, US 30, NASDAQ, and German 30. These are all the indices and gold, GBP, USD, and Euro USD. So that's what I'm watching for this week, right? So after looking at the investing.com, I realized that obviously I need to look at CAD, right, on its own, and NZD on its own, and Euro, and more importantly, Euro. Euro, excuse me, Euro is key for the week. So I must look at those on themselves. So yeah, but this is what I'm looking at, right? Okay, so let's get straight to the market. Now we know that there's a lot of USD news, so that's why I have a lot of USD pairs here. And then Euro comes secondary, and then last NZD and CAD, which are commodity pairs. So let's look at it. Let's start with DXY. Okay, so I'm on my XNES terminal and I'm looking for DXY. So as explained in previous videos, I have a leading indicator called pivots that I use to get my analysis accurate as possible. But I'll explain at the end of the video how to get hold of this tool, right? Cool. So DXY, if I look at it from what I've been anticipating for the longest time, right? I have been analyzing this pair from the 7th of March last year, almost a month ago, perfectly, and it's been going perfectly, right? This is Elliot's wave. So I had a 1, 2, 3 move up. This is a correction, which means a retracement move of 1, 2 moves down. Now we're expecting dollar to push to the upside, right? So for this week, we're anticipating that whole move of dollar strength, right? So the most important news for the week that moves the market is the CPI. Where is it? CPI at 2:30 tomorrow, South African time. But yeah, that's all just US Open. And then there is a FOMC meeting at, later on, but it usually doesn't move the market. What will move the market and usually moves the market hectically is the CPI. So that's what we're looking for. For that movement, that push movement, where are we expecting that to go? So with that looked at, tomorrow we are seeing USD strength, you see. So there's currently some sort of head and shoulders here. Doesn't mean that it will break. That's the neckline. And then we continue to the upside, right? So we look at what's going to happen here and then we push to the upside. That's what I'm anticipating, USD strength for a long time. Yes, there'll be a retracement at some point, but I'm expecting CPI to push it, really push it up here, even halfway there, right? So that means I'm looking for dollar strength, right? Cool. So when I'm looking also at my leading indicator, usually the target is there. There was a consolidation here. Price hasn't come back to retest that area. So I am anticipating USD to come there and touch that zone. Maybe spike through there, but touch that zone. So USD strength. Now, with that said, from my list, we're looking at gold next, right? So if we're anticipating USD strength, if I'm anticipating USD strength, that means gold should be dropping, right? Cool. So from what I'm seeing on gold, tomorrow, sometime, we should be expecting a drop, all right? USD strength on it. So it has hit a level in my leading indicator that it should be resisting. So these are probably spikes to lead to the drop tomorrow. So there will be a drop tomorrow. So I really advise trading gold from tomorrow when CPI hits, right? So it's pulling up for a double top, just breaking that high and then anticipating a drop. So we should be looking for that drop to happen. It's either today, later, or tomorrow, right? So for that USD strength that we discovered with analyzing the DXY. Also, yes, that's the level that it was on. Just breaking that high to, it's just breaking that high to kill all the people that are selling for now so that tomorrow it can drop, right? So I'm expecting that to come back to create a head and shoulders and then drop to the downside. So that's what I'm anticipating with gold, right? Next up, what do we have next? US 30. So usually US 30 and gold move the same direction, right? Usually, but not all the time. So looking at US 30, right, from this perspective, do consider I do use moving averages as confirmation. So I have as much confirmations as possible. I have moving averages, I have fib, I have pivots, you know, like I have checkpoints. So I do make sure that before entering any trade, I do checks on 4 things that I know work. Then if 3 of them comply, then I know that's a good trade. If only 2 of them comply, then I know that that's a bad trade. But that comes through in learnership, which I will show you how to get into. So as you've seen, as you can see from here, this red moving average, every time price is above it, it bounces on it, right? Every time price is below it, break, retest, and then price drops. Every time retest, drops. Now it's above. It was above here and playing above. Every time it touched it, it moved higher up. So now what is currently happening at this zone is price broke below that moving average, right? And you can see that it doesn't, after breaking below, it hasn't broken above that, right? So This is telling us that we have a further move to the downside. Do you see? It is retesting. Retested once on a daily, 1 day, 2 day, 3 days didn't break. So now it's definitely gonna drop. So that's what we're anticipating from there, right? And then just looking at it from a plain chart, um, from there, um, even like one thing last week, I anticipated USD weakness and it really did occur, you know. I was 100% on point when it came to USD. So now that's happening. So that was the channel that US30 was playing in. It broke out of there, right? Broke out of the channel, retested, went lower down, came back, retesting again. So that's a one wave, two wave. We're anticipating a third wave. So we're anticipating something like this. Where's the waves? So it's a 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's the final wave. So expecting a hectic drop, which complies with obviously USD strength on CPI. So that's what we're expecting, right? And it is gonna happen, right? So we've got that covered and that covered. Next up is NASDAQ, right? With NASDAQ as well, it was playing through a channel. It broke out of the channel, came back, retesting to drop further, right? So it's more of that's gonna happen, right? We're anticipating that to happen. So we're expecting a break to the downside. Let's look at it from that. It hasn't, so it's not a good trade to enter now because it hasn't gone below the moving average, right? Because same technique, every time price touches this one, it sort of bounces to the upside. So trying to sell the um Nasdaq is not an option at the moment. We need a close below there. So one thing you can see with the moving averages, they're getting closer and closer together. So that means they will be swapping positions for that drop. So that's a confirmed sell coming, right? Then we've got German 30. German 30, same methodology. It's been playing above red, always playing above the green moving average. Broke below, retests. You can see that's a retest. Broke below, hasn't tried to close above, didn't locked below, so that confirmed our sell. So we're selling from there till there. So we're definitely selling German 30 as well. So all the indices we are dropping, right? We are definitely dropping all of them. And yeah, that's a reversal pattern. So we're definitely dropping them. What else can we see? One wave, two wave, we're expecting a third wave, right? Yeah. What else can we conclude? Those were the indices, right? GBP USD and Euro USD. Okay, last two, GBP, GBP USD. GBP USD is in this channel, right? So it's playing in this channel, and we anticipated, like on DXY, we said USD strength. So it makes sense. It's hit the resistance of all this to move to the downside, further down, right? So we're expecting that move to the downside. Cool. Same with Euro USD. If you draw that trend line, touches all the tops, now we're expecting that drop in a key area, key resistance area of the pivots. And looking at it from the side, yes, I did anticipate this move. last week it went 100%. When we got there, we got that move for was it NFP? Yeah. But we did say USD weakness from there. We had USD weakness from somewhere there, but yeah, we got that USD weakness and then it happened, right? So now looking for that drop as well. And GBP USD. Yes, I'm looking for that drop. Okay. And then now, obviously, two last things is looking at the euro as a key. So for indexes on a whole pair, it's just letter XY, like DXY is dollar, DXY shows the dollar index, then EXY. Now I check the euro index. So I haven't analyzed this pair in a while, this index in a while. So let's see what's happening with it regarding also the news that is coming up, the interest rate. So from what I'm seeing some weakness coming, right? Because of certain levels. That level is a resistance level. And where is that? That level has been playing out well. So that's a resistance level. So, and there's a fib. Let me fib this. This was the down. This was the down move, right? Until there. I think I drew it wrong. Let me just remove that. Fib retracement to fib retracement. So if I'm moving from there to there, 61.8 should be on the top, yes. So price. So basically it's a matter of price moved down, came up, it's on that zone in between 50 and 61.8 to move further down. So that's what I'm anticipating, euro weakness, which complies with euro USD, right? Cool. So that's EXY. Then, yeah, I think that's about it. New Zealand and Canadian dollar, I don't want to dive into to confuse you. Also, it's usually good to just choose 4 pairs to trade, right? Four. Focus on 4 and then just trade those 4. So out of this list, you choose your favorite 4, So I'll put them by what I see being the most reliable one. So I'm going to be trading dollar index, gold, US 30, and NASDAQ because those are my top 4 there on top. So yeah, that's so here it's basically buy. Just to summarize, sell, 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 sell. So this is what I'm seeing, right? For this week. So yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm anticipating for the week. And most importantly, we focus on that CPI at 2:30. So probably gonna start trading from tomorrow. We will see how the market moves. Then just to show you, okay, this is my Instagram profile, right? Trading Empire, part of Trading Empire, a senior trader. The website is there, Linktree. So if you go on my Instagram page, Mr. US30ZR, see me, right? You will see the link tree there. So when you click on the link tree, you'll see if you want to contact me, it will lead you to my WhatsApp number. If you want mentorship, there's some videos there. The recommended broker that I'm using. This is the Telegram group, and this is the YouTube channel. So if you follow me on my link tree, then you've got all the resources that you need. And another thing that I'm going to be doing, anybody that opens up an Exness account through my link will get 3 sessions, 2 to 3 sessions with me for an hour each for free, right? I'll give you free sessions, one-on-one sessions with me if you open through my link and then contact me and show me that you've opened an account with Exness through my link and you give me your email address. I'll give you a free session for an hour. So 3 hours basically. I'll give you 3 hours of my time free. So a session per day of an hour of any choosing of yourself, right? So everything is there on my Instagram page, right? You will find my link tree there, and then trading, trading empire. That's the company website, the Instagram page. Yeah. So yeah, we'll keep moving. And yeah, anything you need, you can contact me, like I said, on my Instagram page and then my link tree. Just click there on contact. It will lead to my WhatsApp and you'll be able to contact me. So yeah, that is all for now. Have a profitable week. That's my analysis for the week. So yeah, go through it again. If you don't understand, at least there's a recording and then everything will be 100%. So have a blessed day. Cheers.